Hello YouTube friends, this is Barbara from Wigs and Fluff. It's been a rough day today, I will tell you. My phone is giving me a lot of trouble, but here I am. I'm hoping that this one works. I'm wearing the Trendsetter in Glazed Sand by Raquel Welch. Glazed Sand. This is a kind of a blondish color, but with very, very dark roots. Don't know if y'all have seen it from the back or not, but for those who haven't, I'll turn around and let you take a look at it. There's the back. It kind of flips out to the sides and both sides. See at the back? See that? It's kind of a cute little hairstyle, almost a pixie. But there it is. This is the Trendsetter in Glazed Sand by Raquel Welch. Now, I wanted to talk to you today about something else. I wanted to talk to you today about stress and wig loss and what happens to our hair when we're stressed. I had to go through a process with my hair loss till I got to the point where I was not stressed about it anymore. I was having fun with my wigs. Now, the first wig I bought was the Dolly Parton. I love this Dolly. It was just a $20 wig. I don't remember where I got it, just on Amazon. And I just call her the Dolly because she's high. She has lots of primitives and she has lots of nice long curls around here, which is good for me, and fluffy bangs. So I really like the Dolly. Now, you can just buy some $20 wigs and go with them, or you can invest a little and maybe buy $100, $150 wigs if you want. It's up to you what you will do. But I find that some of the $20 wigs are just as good as the more expensive ones. You can get them for $300, $500, even $1,000. So it's up to you to decide, which one you think that you might like. So when you're going through this hair loss, stress is a major concern because stress causes your hair to fall out even faster. I get stressed out when I have to get in the shower to wash my hair. I get in the shower, but to go and wash my hair is stressful because I know it's going to result in hair loss. It does it every time. So, it comes out by the handfuls. So, and it does not get replaced all the time. Some do, some don't. You go through that process, you have bald spots. I get bald spots around here, there, and everywhere. So I could become depressed, and I was for a while. I was embarrassed to go outside. I thought I was looking ugly and horrible. And then, it just occurred to me, the Lord just really spoke to me and said, look, you can sit there and be sad, or you can go online and learn a little bit about wigs and buy some wigs so that you look better. So that's what I did. And I bought a $20 wig first, kind of got my feet in the water, and then I purchased like a $50, $60 wig, which was fine. It's kind of a medium area there. And some of those are fine. Or you can just go right on in and purchase your $200, $300 wigs, $150 wigs, whatever you think that you would like to spend. So I have like 12 in various price ranges, from very expensive to $20. So I just move them around, and I have so many because they're addictive, and they're so much fun to wear. Every day is a good hairdo. Now, yesterday I was at the Starbucks sitting there trying to upload a video with their better internet, and a lady came up to me and she said, "Who does your hair?" Because she said, my hair looks so good every single day. And she said she was wondering, do I go to the hairdresser every day, or just who does your hair? Who cuts it? And I had to tell her, it's a wig. And I went ahead and I was honest instead of just saying thank you and accepting the compliment, which I could have done. I just went ahead and said, no, it's just a wig. I wear wigs every day, because I have hair loss and because I have bald spots, and I just can't wear my bio hair alone. I just can't. So that's what I do. That's what I do. I wear one every day. So that's what I told her, and she was amazed, and she was so excited about it. And she said that she was experiencing a little hair loss too in her older age, and she said she might try it. I've had other people that say the same thing. You know, I really like your idea about wigs. I really like wigs. I used to wear them when I was a teenager or a 20-year-old. She said, I really would like to go back and start. Go online, go to Amazon, go to wigs.com and one of these other sites, and find a wig that you like. If you need a color chart, you can look up Raquel Welch color charts, John Renault, Eva Gabor. All these are name brands of wigs. I have one of each of those, one or more of each of those. And Paula Young is another name brand. You can find different colors. If you go online, you can find their color charts, and you can have a better idea of what that color really is, but you never know till you get the wig. I will be honest with you, really never know whether the color is what you thought it was until you actually get it in the mail. So, anyways, that's all about wigs and stress. Don't stress. And don't fear about your wigs. Some people are really afraid to wear a wig because they're afraid it's going to fall off and they'll be embarrassed. It's not falling off. This wig is not coming off. I wore it the other day when it was practically a gale storm out there. The wind was so strong, and it stayed right in place. These wigs stay in place. They pretty much, you can ride in a convertible car, which I have done, and my wig stays in place. It didn't go flying out back of me. It didn't. It stayed right there where it belongs the whole time. You can go down to the pool. I have a lake right here. You can go down to the pool or the lake or somewhere, or the ocean, and you can put a small little short wig or something in your bag, your beach bag. And you can go swimming, you get your hair wet, you just towel dry it off really well, and then you plop on that wig. You just put it on, and then you can sit out there in your lounge chair and you're looking great with a beautiful hairdo. That's what I did. I've done that many times. So just to let you know that it's just so many different things you can do with wigs. It's okay to put it on top of a little bit wet hair. It's okay. You can wash these wigs, so a little bit of wet hair isn't going to bother it at all, hardly at all. You can style your wigs when they come. They may not be styled. They're going to look kind of like the picture, but there's never going to be exact match to the picture because the stock photo, because there are stylists that work on those wigs and the models, and they make those wigs do all kinds of things, and then they take the picture really quick. So that's just what they do. So your wig is always going to be looking a little bit different, maybe a tad bit flatter than what you see in the stock photos. So keep that in mind. You're going to have to style it yourself if you really want it high and wide. I like mine looking a little bit more natural. So I don't mind if it doesn't go high and crazy and wild and stuff like that. I don't mind. But if I'm going to go out for somewhere to an evening event or something, I will style it. I've done that too. So, okay, today is Thursday of Holy Week. It's the day that we celebrate that Jesus had the Last Supper with the disciples. That's when they had the bread and the wine, if you recall. And that's where we get the Last Supper or the communion from. So when you see communion in church, the Last Supper is where it comes from. So Jesus was, remember, he had made his triumphant entry into Jerusalem, and he met with his disciples in the upper room, and they were having the Last Supper because he knew where he was going. and he knew what was going to happen. After this, he goes to the prayer garden in Gethsemane and prays and prays and prays for strength to go through what he had to go through, which was horrific. His death was horrific. Horrible, horrible, horrible death. And he died for my sin and for your sin. I want you to keep that in mind. And if you're new to Christianity and you don't know exactly how to accept Jesus as your Savior, it's really easy. It's really easy. All you do is ask him. Ask him to come into your heart. Ask him to save you from your sin. Ask him to forgive you for your sin. That's real important to do. And then ask him to come into your heart and live there. And he will. If you don't know who Jesus is and you're not quite sure, ask him. And he'll show himself to you. So this is Thursday of Holy Week. Tomorrow's Good Friday. Tomorrow is the day he died on the cross. So I'm just giving you an update. I'm just kind of showing you how we go through this week. And a lot of churches do communion on Thursday. A lot of them do. Some don't, but many do. But this is the High Holy Week. This is the Holy Week. So today is Thursday, the day he had communion and the Last Supper with his followers. So I hope you'll come and join me on Sunday at Free Chapel. Easter Sunday services are going to be quite the extravaganza. Jensen Franklin has something very special in mind on the order of the Christmas service with all the animals and performers and things like that going on. So I think you'll really find it amazing, and I hope you'll be blessed. So I hope you'll join me in church at Free Chapel on Sunday. I'll see you there.